What if humans couldn't dream anymore? Imagine, one night, every human on Earth goes to sleep as usual. But when they wake up, they notice something strange. There are no dreams, no vague, bizarre flashes, no fragmented stories, no imaginary worlds to explore while sleeping. The next night, still nothing. The night after that, still empty. It's as if the world has lost a hidden dimension that always existed behind our closed eyelids. Dreams are one of the most mysterious phenomena in human life. For thousands of years, they've been a source of artistic inspiration, the seeds of stories, and even tools for prediction in ancient cultures. In modern science, dreams are often linked to the brain's activity during REM sleep. This is the stage where our brain is almost as active as when we're awake, yet our body is temporarily paralyzed. It's during this stage that our brain processes memories, manages emotions, and perhaps boosts creativity. But what if all of that suddenly disappeared? What if starting tomorrow, every human on Earth could never dream again? What would happen to our brain, our body, and even our civilization? At first, perhaps no one would panic. Many people don't remember their dreams, so some might think it's nothing unusual. But slowly, the effects would begin to show. Without dreams, the brain loses one of its natural processes for dealing with complex emotions. Normally, while dreaming, the brain replays the day's events, edits them, and stores the important parts in long-term memory. Without this process, we start to forget things more easily. Information that was once neatly organized now feels scattered. Dreams also serve as a kind of mental training ground. In dreams, we can face high-pressure situations without real-life risk. We can run from danger, speak in public, or deal with emotional conflict. Without dreams, we lose these simulations. Over time, humans may become more vulnerable to stress. The effects could also show up in mental health. Research suggests dreams help reduce the intensity of negative emotions, like trauma or anxiety. Without dreams, anxiety could pile up day after day. Imagine if everyone in the world suddenly became more irritable, less focused, emotionally drained. The world could feel far more tense. Creativity would take a hit too. Many works of art, music, inventions, and even scientific ideas have come from dreams. Paul McCartney got the melody for Yesterday from a dream. Mary Shelley was inspired to write Frankenstein after a strange dream. Without dreams, this unconscious well of ideas would dry up. Innovation might slow down. The art world might feel flatter. We would rely entirely on conscious logic, with no surprises from the subconscious. From a medical standpoint, scientists would be puzzled. They'd search for the cause. Was it a change in brainwave patterns? A mysterious virus? Cosmic radiation? Some new technology interfering with neural signals? Laboratories would rush to investigate. Conspiracy theories would explode. Some would claim it's mind control technology. Others would tie it to natural phenomena or a sign from God. A few years into a dreamless world, the social impact would become clearer. Human culture, long filled with symbols and stories from dreams, would lose one of its deep sources. Folklore, dream interpretations, and even entire entertainment industries inspired by dreams would vanish. A new generation would grow up never knowing what it feels like to dream. They might think stories about worlds inside sleep are nothing but old myths. But losing dreams wouldn't mean our brains stop processing information during sleep altogether. Non-REM sleep would still exist, which is essential for physical recovery. But without REM sleep filled with dreams, our sleep patterns would shift. People might still rest physically, but wake up with an empty feeling, as if a part of the night is missing. Over the long term, empathy might decline. Dreams also help us understand others' perspectives through strange but meaningful social simulations. Some might try to restore dreams through technology, brain stimulation devices, drugs, even virtual reality that tries to simulate dream experiences. A new industry could emerge: dream simulation. It would be a massive market for those longing for the bizarre, unpredictable sensations of dreaming. But these would only be imitations. True dreams come from an incredibly complex, unconscious mechanism. Meanwhile, philosophers would ask, does losing dreams mean losing part of our humanity? Aren't dreams a window into our soul, a place where fears, hopes, and memories blend into one? Without dreams, perhaps we'd become more efficient. but also colder. The world would be more orderly, but stripped of the hidden magic that once lived in the night. And if one day dreams came back, the impact would be extraordinary. People would celebrate the return of this secret world. It would feel like finding a treasure long lost. Art, music, and new ideas would explode. We'd realize how precious dreams truly were, even if we once took them for granted. So dreams are not just sleep's decoration, they're an essential part of how our brain, heart, and culture function. Losing them would change us biologically, psychologically, and socially. And if one day you wake up and say, "I had the strangest dream last night," perhaps that's one of the smallest, most beautiful gifts worth cherishing. Kalaumo. Aku bisa langut, bikin judul, plus deskripsi, plus hashtag SEO untuk video, ini supaya langsung, sayap diangga, YouTube, mo aku, buatkan sekarang,